You see here, they say 240 meters. Okay. So anyway, the coolest stars come out of the dark. Spitzer found it on that, and then they got the temperatures. Brown dwarfs are talking about it. They even IE point to it. So the idea that, and you'll see what matches up with, there is Nibiru. So they've known about it, just covering it up. So we're going to get some close passes. There's Nibiru. You can go to my site and the film that's always there, and you'll see Nibiru. And the questions that people ask me, is it blue? No, it's not blue. So there's what we got. There's the fuzzies on the bottom. You'll see this. Nemesis is behind the sun. This is Nemesis here. This is the star that you've seen on the Chinese footage, and I'm also going to try to go to another video tonight and showing you that Chinese footage, starting out with that, what I barely seen at the very end. Oh, and one of my friends call it, I haven't had time to email you, bud, but Oricus is Oricus. Oricus will be here in 2019. It's about like 3 times bigger than, I believe, the moon or something like that. So it's our bigger moon. It'll be around 2019. So and once again, folks, I mean, they were talking about it back in 2010. So then all of a sudden it's like disappear action. So blow them. Or actually, blow me. And here, basically, this is what I was talking about, the flopper. And you need to go watch the video because basically it'll show this flopper going around. And so let me minimize this real fast. This is my pictures. I just got lucky. I was snapping through them real fast. An example there. I was showing you this and this. And now we're back to this. I just popped in. I took a couple shots last night. There's that flopper. And there is, that's not the sun, folks. Okay. Again, I'll go back in a second, but you can see this flopper going across. Okay, there's that flopper. That's what I'm just calling it because it flops. Watch the video and you'll see it flop. So go watch my last video, second to last, I guess, because basically I showed you the footage that Street Cap 1 had put, and there it is. It's starting flopping there. So as I have this fresh in your mind, let's go back and look at the sun right now and see how many of them are actually out there, because check that out. It's just in an up and down, but who knows if it's a flopper that's behind. And we know that the sun is in the supergiants, folks. I can prove that the sun's in the supergiants. Have it in the past, you've seen it on my data that I show, and I can show it in the future. And before we zoom in here, on the left-hand side, if you're looking from Earth, but this is behind the sun, and you can see this on the right-hand side too. So when we zoom in here, I'll zoom in on that also. Okay, and remember this flopper. This is what we're going to look at up here. Or is it some sort of something of a V too, because it's part of it. So the idea that maybe we have figured out part of the V action on these floppers. Okay, just before I got into 1000%, so you can see this here. We got bam, bam, bam. So we got a 5-pointer there. Nibiru has a friend or a sister, cousin, or whatever we want to, relative we want to call it, is the idea of the blue star planet, which is cooling. Who knows? It could be somewhere to 2,500 degrees and down. And this is at 1000%, folks. So the idea that you're getting to see this, but it sure looks like the same thing that we see in right there. And as you can see, and we've known about this for a long time. This is when I first started, and even Dutch made a video of it. And what the hell are you trying to tell us it's a smudge for in the camera? But see, we have a flopper. Tetrahydron. So this very much could have been on the 14th, 614 Nibiru, but not up behind the sun yet. So
I got a good picture of him's ass. That's the end of that plane, buddy. Boudreaux. What'd you say there, Boudreaux? Hey, Pedro, what you got for me there, Pedro? I think so. High definition resolution, baby. Resolution is a resolution for the mustard-lution. Your memory, I ain't never. Ha, there it is, man. Bam. Right in the corner. Hide it. She bangs, she boogies all week long. Ooh, look at that, baby. I got some good stuff. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna drop this motherfucker 3 floors is what's going to happen. I'm been wiggling out my fingers already. Trying to. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's what's up. The wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on. Your baby on your neck. Bang, bang, the zippity bow wow, the doo doo bang. Pop. They call it a double header. Pop, pop. Where's the sun at right now?